What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to Super Smash Bros. Wii U Classic Mode. In this episode, we are going to be playing as Captain Falcon. Not because he is one of my favorite characters or anything like that, but simply cuz. So let's go ahead and get started. And just like with the last episode, we will once again set our difficulty to 7.5. It seems like that wasn't so bad in the last episode, so maybe we'll do okay with Captain Falcon. Especially because he is a more powerful character than Mario. I think that they focused more on speed and strength for Captain Falcon, but anyway, let us choose. We need to decide carefully now who we want to fight, and I think I want to start off by going against these four. Right off the bat, we have Ike from Fire Emblem, Pikachu from Pokemon, King Dedede from Kirby, and Lucario once again from Pokemon. And I have two of these items that I'm going to get. What do you call those items? Customization items, I believe? Alright, anyway, I noticed that when I was recording the last episode, or should I say the very first episode of this series, my nunchuck was making a lot of noise, or should I say that I was making a lot of noise with my nunchuck. I don't know what it is, but that hasn't happened before with any of my other Let's Play series. Like with Wind Waker HD, I know that there was a lot of action in that game, but still, I couldn't hear my control stick all that much. But for some reason or another, the nunchuck sound is very prominent in these videos, probably because I play Super Smash really hard, you know? Whenever I play, I go hard or I go home. Let's just send these useless Pokemon out of here. We don't need any of these guys like Lucario. There you go, just toss him into the... Oh no, that was me. For some reason or another, I thought that the one that was blown up by that motion sensor bomb was Lucario, but that was me. That was sad and little pathetic Captain Falcon. But there we go, round one clear, and we got a Shield Healer Sandal, or Shield Healer Sandals, you got plural, and some custom moves for Pit, so that's pretty cool. Have any of you ever tried customizing the main characters? Not customizing the Miis, mind you, but actually customizing some of the main characters. I haven't tried that, and I guess I will, just for the sake of it, but I don't know. It's just, I know that when it comes to, I guess, competitive Smash, I know that a lot of people aren't really going to use customizable characters. Or either that or they won't allow it in those tournaments, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. I know that it's a pretty cool feature that they added in Smash, and I don't know why I haven't given it a shot yet. When it comes to video games like this, I notice that I don't tend to maximize my experience with these games by trying out all of the features, which is really something that I should do. Oh man, I am doing terribly once again. Who is that Pokemon? Who's that Pokemon? No, but seriously, I don't remember his name. Oh man. What is going on? I am doing absolutely terribly. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terribly. What's the correct grammar? Terribly is the adverb, terrible is the adjective. So if I'm doing absolutely... Okay, so then it would be the adverb, terribly. That is an English lesson for you ladies and gents. I don't know why I'm giving an English lesson in a Super Smash series, but you know what? We're going to send Donkey Kong flying with the Dragoon from Kirby Air Ride, and we will be on our way to round 3. Can you hear that? Can you hear how crazy my Wiimote is vibrating right now? Oh, and you probably realized this already since I mentioned that my nunchuck makes a lot of noise, but I am using my Wiimote and nunchuck to play Super Smash. That's how I've been playing ever since I picked up Brawl. I don't know what it is. I think that when I first tried Brawl, I think that it was at a GameStop. When we were waiting to pick up our pre-order, there was a long line, of course, so we decided to chill a little bit at GameStop and try out the demo first, and it was... I think they had the Wiimote and nunchuck there, so that's why now even to this day I find myself using the Wiimote and nunchuck. It's just really comfortable to me. And I know that a lot of people would argue against that, but that's just my personal preference. What most people prefer, of course, is the GameCube controller, but I don't have that crazy GameCube adapter. I said GameCube controller, right? Yeah, people don't have the GameCube adapter because it's just so hard to find now. I don't know if they're back in stock or anything, or if Nintendo has manufactured more, but I remember when it first came out, that thing was near impossible to find, and I'm being bullied here. These guys are such jerks. I just want to make my way to Master Hand, Crazy Hand, Master Core, and then, oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, that is the very first lost life in this episode. Get out of here. I was going to attack Zero Suit Samus, but you know what? Sending Olimar flying too is okay as well. I am not doing too well. Like I said, Captain Falcon is not exactly one of my favorite characters to play as. It's no excuse. I'm just not that great with Captain Falcon. I can be at times, but right now I am just doing absolutely terribly. I have a feeling someone in the comments is gonna be like, oh no, it's not terribly, it's terrible, you fool. Because I'm honestly still not sure. And that's game. We are at global power 81,176, I believe. Again, I don't really know what that is for, but look at these trophies. Tippy from Super Paper Mario, Infernape, Garchomp from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Alright, let's move on to round 4. Let us see who will be next. We just kicked Zero Suit Samus out of here. Here we go, round 4. I believe that we should take on... Let's take on Lucina and Little Mac. Neither of them with their original costumes, and it looks like this is a team battle. So we have to choose wisely. I think that I want to choose Pit. Pit is a pretty fun character to play as. It won't be long before we start playing as him in one of these episodes sooner or later, but for now, let us focus on playing as Captain Falcon. Here's, what is this, Yoshi's Woolly World? Oh, I think that, what was it? The Nintendo Direct recently was on April 1st, and I think that they showed some gameplay of Yoshi's Woolly World. I'm not sure if I'm gonna pick it up. I don't really plan on picking up any Wii U games in the future, or in the near future anyway, aside from Zelda Wii U, of course, which all of you know was pushed back to 2016, and then Star Fox Wii U, which I am totally pumped for. I thought that they were going to announce something about Star Fox Wii U during the Nintendo Direct, but alas, they did not. And some people were saying that they would. There was a leak by a supposed worker or employee of Nintendo Germany or Nintendo Europe, and he listed a bunch of things that they were going to supposedly announce at that April 1 Nintendo Direct. He was claiming that it was a leak, and one of those leaks included information on the new Star Fox game, which he claimed was Star Fox Horizons. And of course, with any leak, I was skeptical, as most people were. But then on April 1, someone shared on Twitter a link to a website called StarFoxHorizon.com. And I clicked it, and it looked so legit. You could see the animations, you could see Nintendo's menu bar for the website and all of that. It just looked so legit. But unfortunately, as many of you would have guessed, it was simply a prank by some person who was so willing to work really hard just to fool others. And it didn't make me upset, it just disappointed me, and I shared it on Twitter, so I was like, maybe I should apologize for sharing that link? Oh, but it's okay. We're going to hear news about that wonderful Star Fox game sooner or later. Hopefully it's going to be wonderful. What is going on? Come on. Guys, just... oh man, that was really bad. Okay, I better step up my game now rather than later, because if I don't step up my game now, I am going to disappoint all of you. I think that I've already disappointed all of you with this episode though. I haven't been saying much, but I know how bad I'm doing. It's just that I want to talk so much with you guys that I'm just so busy like talking about different things, from Star Fox Horizons to the latest Nintendo Direct to all of this type of nonsense, and it costs me the gameplay. It costs all of you the gameplay. Is that Zelda? Oh yeah, look at that Wind Waker Zelda. That's pretty cool because, as many of you know, we did recently conclude our Wind Waker HD series, and that was a lot of fun. Thank you once again for sticking around for that series. And if you haven't watched it yet, I recommend that you go check it out, because it was a lot of fun. But here we go with round 6, the last round before fighting Master Hand and Crazy Hand. Let's get rid of all of these Miis, or rather should I say, let's get rid of all of these children and youth from my church, because that's who those Miis were. Okay, I probably shouldn't have said that. That sounded really mean. Oh, I know that some of you kiddos from Crosswind are watching right now, and I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I was talking about the me's. Who is that old me? I don't remember making that me. And I don't know if that's a default me or if one of the kiddos or youth made that me, but come on. He is... I don't recognize her at all. Why did I get sent flying so high? I was only at like 60+%, and then I was sent flying that high. Let's send this guy down, or not. I wanted to do that cool intercept that you see in those Smash Bros tutorials. That is, even to this day, I struggle with doing those things, those intercepts. And when I do, I'm like, wow, that was incredible, that was amazing. And then I move on with my life, and then I continue on to either win or lose the round with my brother, because usually when I intercept, it's against my brother. My brother is such an amazing Smash Bros fighter. We are basically equal when it comes to skill. There are times when I win a lot of rounds, but then again, there are times when he wins a lot of rounds. And someday I hope to record a video with him if he's up for it. I'm not sure if he's used to the whole idea of commentating while playing a game, you know? But he does watch Let's Play, so he gets the idea. Man, that was crazy! We took him down already, that was fast! Okay, so maybe we're redeeming ourselves a little bit here. Even though the last few rounds have been rather terrible, we are moving rather quickly with this final boss battle. Like I said, it's because Captain Falcon has a really strong attack power, so... or really high attack power, if you will. What is that? It looks really weird. There's just some weird bumps on him. I don't know, I thought that looked kind of strange. Oh, but so far this is not turning out too well for us. We're already on really high percentage, and there goes our first life. And we are still on the very first form of... Let go of me! The very first form of Master Core. Alright, this is not going well. I'm going to need to pay very close attention to this guy's attack patterns. Alright, we're okay. Let's take care of his last form. Oh my goodness, man. 38%, my last life, and this is only his dog form. Thankfully, I've gotten used to his dog form attack pattern, so it won't be all that bad. I don't know what it is with his human form, but I was having a hard time with that! Oh, good. Still at 38%, I dodged that. That was good, that was good. We're making good progress here. I remember when I first got Smash Bros for the 3DS, I was having a really hard time with this form for whatever reason. Oh, come on! But once you get down his attack patterns, once you remember that when he backs off like that, he is about to bite you, or, you know, when you recognize that he's about to send his spikes towards you, then it's really not all that bad. Okay, let's finish off his sword mode and then fight our shadow form. Oh my goodness, 73%. And once again, I think that I am making a little bit too much noise with my nunchuck. No, man, no. Do not want to die. I do not want to start this boss fight over. That is the worst attack. That is probably one of the worst attacks of sword mode. Aw, man. And there goes our very first game over in this Let's Play series. So I will see you back at that form of Master Core, and then we will continue to... We will continue on to defeat him, so I will see you there. Alright, welcome back, ladies and gents, to Sword Form, the series. Now, I am still on my second life, so I'm not faring terribly. It's just that I already have a high percentage of damage, but that's okay. And we just lost our first life, but that's okay. I'm not going to panic quite yet. I mean, as long as I focus, everything should be a-okay. 100% okay. Oh, back off. Like I said, that is one of his worst attacks, so you really want to make sure that you dodge that. Whoa, and those spheres, man, they come really quickly. There you go. And that is the end of Sword Form. Now we will fight Shadow Captain Falcon. So bring it on, man. Oh, and he's giant. They start off really big, but as you continue to punch them and kick them and sword attack them and shoot them and do all of your stuff, they get smaller, kind of like the black material that they are made out of starts to dissolve away, and it gets sent away with every punch, every kick, and this Captain Falcon has got nothing on us. It looks like we are basically set. So let's finish this, as long as I'm careful. The worst thing that could happen is that he would land a captain, not a captain punch, but a Falcon punch on me. I think that that would be really embarrassing, but at the same time, I know that most people enjoy it when bad things happen to the Let's Players that they watch, you know? When bad things happen to them in video games, when they embarrass themselves in said video games, oh my goodness. There you go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Classic Mode with Captain Falcon. It wasn't too bad. We finished it in a decent amount of time, but we should just defeat these remains of Master Core. If, you know what, let's just charge. Let's just smash attack this thing so that it doesn't take so long. Let's send this thing flying. There you go. And that is Super Smash Bros. Wii U Classic Mode with Captain Falcon. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next episode, and look at all of those rewards that we lost. It is rather sad, is it not? Alright, I will see you guys later.